I'm Matt Wiederhold. Welcome to another edition of Medina Minute. Today we're going to sit down and talk with some of the faces and the people that you see around town and learn a little bit more about their stories and how they ended up in our town. Welcome to another edition of Medina Minute. We're here today with Mark Skoda from Mark's Cleaning Service. Mark, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Matt.
You have a dual life. Now, most people know you by day as Mr. Mark of Mark's Cleaning Service. Let's talk about that first. How did you end up getting into the world of cleaning?
So I got to give my wife a whole lot of credit.
As every smart man should.
Yeah, no,
That was
yeah.
good. Okay.
So I was, she was working and I was loafing, and she found a help wanted in the Medina Gazette.
Okay.
And it said carpet cleaner, and she goes, here, go get that job,
Yeah.
So, and that's exactly how.
So she ended your career as a loaf.
She did.
Okay.
She did.
Smart
yes.
woman.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got the job.
And that business, it was a local Medina business.
Okay.
He also cleaned offices on a small scale, so he cleaned carpets during the day, taught me how to clean carpet. And after a couple of years of working with him,
Yeah.
he offered for me to buy one of his vans with a carpet cleaning unit in
cool.
it. And
So, was your wife working there, or she just saw this in the Gazette and kicked you off the sofa, and the rest is history?
no, she wasn't working there. She saw it in the
Okay.
Gazette, yeah.
Okay. So when did you guys end up buying the company or taking that over?
Well, all we did was buy a truck and a carpet cleaning unit and supplies.
Yeah.
And then 1984, we started Mark's Cleaning out of her mom's house.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it fun? I watch the stupid videos, and I'm fascinated by people that bring in like carpets, the really, really dirty carpets. And it's kind of rewarding to watch them take the squeegees and the soap and the big scrubbers and everything. Do you enjoy that part of it?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I wouldn't, no. Yeah, but no, I did it for years myself. And
Yeah.
I was wore every hat, and
Yeah.
there weren't many hats to wear back then. I mean,
But there are now.
There are,
I mean,
yes, there
you're
are.
a good-sized company. You've really built that into huge business here in Medina.
Yeah, and I don't want to forget to thank our staff, who's
Sure.
the ones who made it happen, and
They're the ones having the fun cleaning the dirty carpets.
they are.
They
yeah.
are. So that's the daytime, but by night you have this whole other career side that some people know about. Tell me about that.
The band.
That little thing called music.
Yeah, so we've been doing that for, my God, almost 40 years.
Really?
Mostly.
But you're only
was
50. Like, you were a prodigy.
61.
How did you? Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe it.
By the way, just so you know, we're large in janitorial and not carpet cleaning.
Okay.
So I didn't want to forget that.
I appreciate that. As a kid, were you musically inclined? Like, were you in band in school, or how did you get into music?
This is going to be a fun interview. So right next door was Soward's Music. Were you originally from?
No, I'm
Medina?
not from here. No.
Soward's Music, and
Okay.
and they had pianos and guitars, and there was this musician that worked there with hair down to his hips, Rick Petrock, and he was a hippie, and this was the 70s, and I want a guitar, and I want to take lessons from that guy.
You want to be that guy.
Yeah, right. So that's
Did you
how-
grow up here? Were you born here?
I was born in Cleveland, but I moved here when I was like 3.
Okay. So you walked into Soward's Music, Rick Petrock, and you're like, dude, this is my man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
did he give you lessons? You took lessons
did.
from him, and he trained you?
He did, yeah. He was one of the people who gave me lessons, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have fantasies about being a rock? I mean, you are a rock star. I can't call it a fantasy. Like as a kid, were you in the garage beating on the 5-gallon drums and making bands with your buddies?
Well,
How did you go from lessons to leading man?
Well, before we get too far, are you coming back for the concert from
Absolutely,
Columbus?
not a
Okay.
question, of course.
All right, we can carry on.
Thank you very much.
You got to see it. It's a great show.
I believe it is.
I lived here on North Broadway, and I got my hairbrush out, and I played my records behind me, and I role played. Alice Cooper was my hero. Hero.
Okay.
And my sister, I stole all her records, you know.
So you were like into hardcore heavy rock. We're not talking like Air Supply and stuff like that. You're Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, no. I'm everything.
Peter Frampton.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
My sister had all the records, so we were.
We've just exhausted my knowledge, but yes.
Yeah, Three Dog Night. I mean, you name it.
Okay.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
just music. I just loved it. Yeah.
So you're a singer, also a musician. What's your instrument of choice?
So I stopped playing guitar in this new band.
Okay.
And we got a guitar player that I went to military school with out of
cool.
Grand Rapids, Ohio. And Wayne's been with us for at least 2 years, 2.5.
So military school.
Uh-oh.
Were you that much of a handful as a child that the parents said we can't deal with it? You're going to military school.
Exact. That's.
I mean, that's what I
don't
think.
have to say anything. You're 100% right. You're 100% right.
What was, and that molded you into the man that you are today, I'm sure.
It helped.
Yeah. So what's your favorite kind of music to play? Like when you get on stage, what hits you? How do you embody that spirit? Because the man I'm sitting with here talking right now is not the man that's going to be on stage. Dual personalities.
Right. Yeah.
What is that like?
It's a blast. It's just a blast. And I mean, we're a multi-tribute band, so we do
Okay.
Queen, a set of Queen.
Nice.
Which is by far my favorite, by the way, out of
Yeah.
all of them.
All right.
Pink Floyd.
Favorite Queen song?
God, that's hard, because
Top 3.
my mind's blank, man.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, let me think on that.
All right.
I mean, the Live Aid thing, that whole...
Yeah.
And we do that. We do the whole Live Aid
Oh wow. Okay.
performance. So that whole thing is like a medley.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much my favorite. You know?
Have you and the band, like, have you guys ever been on tour? Like, get on the tour bus and go around the Midwest and play, or has it always been pretty local?
Yeah, as close as we got, and this is interesting. Is when I was forming the business and working out of my house.
Yeah.
We back in the day, you used to have to send by letter and mail a cassette or a CD. And we did to a guy in LA, and that's how you did it. That's how you broke through.
Okay.
And so we sent our first cassette of originals that we did. And a guy that responded back said, you know, I've been in the business for a long time. I saw the first Led Zeppelin album come across my desk.
Wow.
So he'd been in a long time. He goes, I like what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to send us more. But the problem is the business was, you know, 15,000 a year, and I had to put, and so did all the other bands. Yeah, so I mean that was. So, but we got
I don't want to say you could have been, but you could have been like
it's
international
hard.
rock star.
Possible, but it's hard.
But you're a local rock star.
We are
regional
That's good
rock
enough.
star.
Yeah.
So you used to have one band. What was the name of that band?
Styly Wild.
Styly Wild. And what is the band now?
Legends.
Legends. Okay.
Same guys except one guitarist.
Just different name.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a blast on stage?
We do.
Like, is it work or is it just joyous?
Usually it's joyous. It's zone.
Yeah.
It flies. You know? And it did at the rally back here. I mean, it was you'd have an hour and a half. We wouldn't even take any breaks like other bands.
Yeah,
We're like,
just push through.
Yeah. So it's a blast.
That's
it's
awesome.
A blast. Yeah.
What's like, where do you see that going? Is it, if you were to retire and sell the business, would you try and rekindle that rock star life? Could you do that?
No, because I'm 61 in May.
Who
And
cares?
Freddie Mercury's getting really hard to sing. I can do it, and I do it damn good right now. But
He has some high
every year,
notes.
he does.
He gets up there.
He does.
Yeah. What do you do in your downtime? Do you have downtime? Do you have hobbies? Like, how do you chill out at home?
Yeah, I get real lazy, like super lazy.
Go back to being a loaf.
I do.
Poor
I
Bonnie.
do.
I have to talk to your wife about
And
this.
she gets after me, yeah. She does. She gives me a to-do list.
Yeah.
But we like to, we have a small condo in Florida, so we like to go there.
Oh, okay, cool.
My daughter lives in Australia,
Oh, wow.
so
Really?
we go over there.
Yeah.
She comes over here.
How often do you get to Australia?
We were just there for the month of January, the whole month.
I've read a couple books on it. I'm kind of freaked out by it because apparently I'm freaked out by a lot of stuff. Earlier conversation, I'm freaked out by cruise ships. Australia freaks me out because I think it's a far bigger continent than any of us realize, and there are things there that we have nowhere else on the planet.
Yeah, so don't worry about none of that because
You're right, because I'm probably not going there.
Well,
Okay.
if you do, it's all in the outback, so it'd be like going to the Mojave Desert here or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all the populated areas, Sydney, and the different cities, Melbourne, and all that.
So just stick there. Stick in
there's
the
no
city.
spiders. There's no snakes.
Okay.
It's just not there.
Oh, no snakes? I'm good. We'll
Yeah.
go. Okay.
No, it's a cool
What
island.
dream trip? You and the wife. Money's no question. All the time off work you want. Where are you going?
Well, my wife's is Europe.
What's yours? Europe, if you're a smart man.
Yeah, I have to say that because she's going to listen to this, right? Europe,
yeah.
Bonnie. Where's the camera?
But where's someplace in the world that you would want to go?
God, Matt, I like,
Wherever you are. You're happy wherever you are.
I like Florida. We've been to many
Yeah.
Caribbean islands, and Fort Myers, Florida is like a Caribbean island. you
Okay.
know?
Do you think you'll ever retire and get to move there?
Yeah, my son is, Brent's taking over the business over the next
Oh,
couple
really?
of years. And,
Okay.
I won't move to Florida, just
Yeah.
winters,
Just winter over.
These
What is it called?
lovely
A
Ohio
snowbird?
winters. Yeah,
These Ohio windows
Yeah.
that go on for 6 months.
yeah.
What does the future hold for you? So you're going to retire, go to Florida once in a while, chill out, hang on stage with your buds? You have like the dream life that most of us want.
I don't know about that. We work
Is it-
hard. We're stressed like everybody else.
That's true. Do you have the life today with all the opportunities that you get? And I'm not downplaying what you do. I think it's a lot of fun. Do you have the life that you thought you would have being a musician and a business owner? Like as a little kid growing up, what did you have in mind for Mark Skoda at 61?
I mean, this is much more than what I had in mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
In all ways, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you stepped into a beautiful life and got to do some fun stuff and still get to do a lot more.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Mark, thanks so much for coming out today. I appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you on stage and hearing you hit those high notes.
Yeah, we'll see you September 24th. If we get rain, the 25th, right?
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much, man.
All right, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.